internet is, each and every one that is listening, the internet is your partner. YouTube is your biggest partner, the biggest search engine in the entire world. YouTube can connect you with Xiao Meng Ching or Hideo Matsumutsu or, anybody in France. You know what I'm saying? It connects you to all of that stuff by just that internet. One button, bam, somebody could just accidentally fall on you by name selection or whatever. And once they do, if they like you, they'll support you.
That is correct.
And there it is.
That is correct. You heard it first from David Pitt Conley. Yes, I have two more questions, a couple more questions. I see that you're doing your independent thing, and I was looking on your website, and I see this fire mixtape from an artist. I don't know what's the connection. His name is Yagos?
His name is Yagos. Yagos is an artist that I got interested in him through a friend of mine out in Las Vegas. And she kept telling me about this young guy who's, the thing that I look at first is the penmanship, how well somebody writes. And so that's the first thing that I noticed. I said, this guy, he writes a lot like, the way we wrote, back in the day with a different, of course, different lyrics and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the way this guy wrote, and I enjoyed the way he sang on top of that. And on top of that, he was a rapper. So I was more interested in his voice as a singer, but he does have quite a lot of credibility as a rapper as well. And so we're building him, and hopefully we'll see something this year, like something really big, because we're going all the way international with him. I really feel like he's a viable artist that can go all the way.
Yes.
So we're trying to put guns behind him and fire him off to see what y'all think. But you can still go to datpiff.com and take a listen to Yagos. His mixtape is there, as well as the next one that he's working on right now. So it should be finished pretty soon. And then we're going to start working on the national releases.
You heard it from David Pitt Conley. Thank you for your time, man. Do you want to give any shout-outs or any special thanks to anybody?
Well, special thanks goes out to so many people, First to God, for enabling me to keep on doing these things that I do and giving me the talent. But aside from that, the people that were involved, I lost my best friend and member of Surface, David Townsend. I always give him a super shout-out up into the heavens. If the cell phone can reach you, baby, there you go. And Bernard Jackson, the lead vocalist from my group, we learned together, we came up together, we ate together, we fought together, we road dogged together, everything, ride or die, so those cats have to stay on top of my list. But, I have a very special shout out to a young fella. His name is Avery Thompson. Avery Thompson is a very talented young fella who contracted leukemia when he was 14 years old. He's 17 as of this month, so he just turned 17, and he still has leukemia. And I just want to send out the prayers, and if anybody's listening, send a little prayer out for my little homie, Avery Thompson. He's very talented as well. He's a writer, rapper, singer, videographer. He does everything. He just learned at a young age. His father's name is Josh Thompson, who wrote for Joe and so many big records himself. So I know that it came from that seed. But he's struggling really hard trying to beat this leukemia. It's not an easy thing for a young fellow to get rid of. And so we're sending prayers out to him. He's my biggest inspiration. He's stronger than every man that I've ever met at 17. And he endures, and he stays strong, and he feels like, he can beat this. But we need prayers.
You heard it. WSTZ, send our prayers out to the little homie, too, man. Hang in there.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much, man. That's my kid right there.
Yeah, I respect that, bro. Can you come back, man? Can we have like a David Pitt Conley advice segment, like once a month or something? We love you.
You
back.
Certainly can, and I hope the listeners would be online so we could take some phone calls and get a little bit more personal with it. Yes. And or even if you have some personal questions that people might want to ask me. At this point in my career, of course, you guys know I'm not a kid. My first record came out in 1983, and I was actually on Soul Train with Mandrill in 1978, I believe. So, at this point in my career, it's more than just the music. It's really, really trying to give something back to the people that are interested in the music business, that are interested in the way of life, that are interested in just the whole aspect of this music world, because it just goes all into so many different areas of life. Music has helped me in so many different ways, not just financially. It's just been just a savior for my whole soul. Yes. So when people need some answers and stuff like that, that's where I'm here. Okay. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm alive. I believe that's my mission. So anybody that needs any info at all, through your station or anybody else's, I'm totally available.
Okay.
Yes, I will come back.
Rising Stars Radio.
Down like me. Down like me. Visualize a pretty face with the trace of a queen could dream. Knows what it means to be part of a team. We move as a whole, the mind, body, and soul. Don't need to be told, under pressure she never fold. Sharp as the blade, understands how I ride. Loyalty never fades, she resides at my side. I'm parted together, baby's gonna stay on her feet. This ain't no ordinary love, but it's passionate heat. Eye to eye, we identify deep in the struggle. Recognize to survive in this life is a hustle. Flex muscle when it's time, intrepid skill. Likes to bump when she grinds, giving me chills. Keeping it real, and I'ma keep it real with her. Love my style with me, and I'm still with her. Infatuated as kids, used to play in the sand. Now it's money in our hands, build a castle's plan. When you find it, girl, you know, it's gone. You had to stop my life, must go on. Down like me. You make it all about someone. But deep inside you wait. Always down to the end, my best friend and boo. Down for me, I'm down with you. What's troubling you? Relieve your pain on my shoulder. Believe as you cry, that this love I got for you. Girl, don't die. We done bad and sat on top. Argued and screamed, said things we didn't mean. Just letting off steam. Even broke up and found ourselves missing each other. We give and we receive what we get from no other. Your heart's as big as your chest, and I confess you to be just as down as any other that stands next to me. And can't no female compare. 50 shoes you wear when everybody left me for dead. You was there, running my fingers through your hair on visiting day, overcoming Henny and all obstacles in your way. She put herself on the line, took the heat for the crime, asked me to be there to take care, don't trip at the time. When you find it, girl, you know it's gone. You had to stop my life, must go on. Down like me. You make it all about but deep inside you wait. She love me for the good and the bad, and in between, whether I'm dirty and clean, representing the king. Piece me up when I'm down, eases the pain when I hurt. And she ain't never tried to change what was made from the turf. Her worth is priceless, righteous, tenacious and bold, never convinced by her words. Her actions exposed, show me all I need to see, to know and believe. She would sacrifice tomorrow, for me she would bleed. Don't be deceived by innocent eyes. We strategize with lies between the thighs. What be your demise? Strategies, we plot and scheme. A perilous team, high regard, she's supreme. The object of dreams, know what it means to stand on my side. We ball together, fall together, pain. Smile and we cry, no need for lies or duplicity, intentional pain. Two people with different hearts, but it beats the same. When you find it, girl, you know it's gone. You had to stop my life, must go on. Down like me. You make it all about someone. But deep inside you wait. Down like me. The main frame of this game, she knows my position. Relationships often change, but this one thickens. And if you ask her why she love me, you know what she say. Only a thug can love a thug. Well, here's my place. Making moves, doing 90 and low. Foot to the flow. On this mission with ambition, always ready to go. Letting me know, no matter what she's committed, never testified or admitted. Down like this. testified or admitted down like me.
Yeah, that's TB and SF tracks. Down Like Me. Dope track. Gonna get into some Vizio. I Never Say I'm Sorry.
Another song in my hand, yeah, them bars is flowing. Heartbroken in my chest till I'm pushing and growing. And you know it, cause I clearly show it. You took me for granted, now you're moving and going. They say some people step in your life as a blessing, but as you grieve when they leave, it turns into a hurtful lesson. I used to be at your window, I was thinking protection. Now I'm inside your window with different perception. Now I gotta accept it, hope you're using protection. I toss the past towards your future, damn, he intercepted. You let him read the routes, on how you move about. It's 4-1 at the goal line, no timeouts. It's fucked up on how you play the game. You use the cheat codes, I must admit you got game. The way you recruited a soldier in your life who's been to war with love. I'm just here defending all my stripes. Purple Heart Medal of Honor, I took it to the streets. You took it to your honor, your moves I never honor. But I know your fam knew my fam. Now both sides of the fam is sitting thinking like, damn, I know I stepped over the line once too many times, I can't rewind, I never say I'm sorry. I always speak what's on my mind. They say you seek and you will find, the weak is blind, I never say I'm sorry. Whether you miss me or you hate me, have you listened to me lately? Can you blame me? Never say I'm sorry. I broke your window and you're blind, but what I went through in that time wasn't a crime, I never say I'm sorry. Every king deserves a queen, but every queen don't get a glass slipper. No lifeguards, I almost drowned in love's river. Now tell the truth, name a man that you met realer. Every touch or embrace, I gave you warm shivers. You used to love to fuck this nigga. Now you screaming like fuck this nigga. I can't stand this nigga. Now overstand this nigga that's standing all over your faults. You can't outplan this nigga. Heard future visions now turn into past nightmares. Tossing and turning to dreams I can't make clear. But one thing's clear, you ain't it and she ain't you, so you ain't shit. I bet you got the message. Them papers ordered can't restrain my feelings. In every story they give love to a villain. I guess that's me, right? So no more stressing, I'ma keep on building and learn lessons from this life I'm living. Just thought I'd let you know, bitch, I know I stepped over the line once too many times, I can't rewind, I never say I'm sorry. I always speak what's on my mind. They say you seek and you will find, the weak is blind, I never say I'm sorry. Whether you miss me or you hate me, have you listened to me lately? Can you blame me? Never say I'm sorry. I broke your window and you're blind, but what I went through in that time wasn't a crime, I never say I'm sorry. I know I stepped over the line once too many times, I can't rewind, I never say I'm sorry. I always speak what's on my mind. They say you seek and you will find, the weak is blind, I never say I'm sorry. Whether you miss me or you hate me, have you listened to me lately? Can you blame me? Never say I'm sorry. I broke your window and you're blind, but what I went through in that time wasn't a crime, I never say I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're now listening to WSGZ, strictly for the listeners, part 2. If you missed part 1, go ahead and download it, last week's show. Shout out everybody that's tuning in. I know it's football night, probably The Walking Dead is on. But definitely, man, if you missed the show, just download it at midnight. That's all, man. For real, love, peace, and happiness. Up next, Kobe Bright with Head to the Sky.
KU Records. We've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, nigga.
People trying to discredit what we're doing out
Man,
here.
fuck them haters.
936 to the 210. San Antonio, what up?
What up?
King Kylie, what up?
What up, baby?
Let's do it, homie. They can never take the grind from the struggle.
Hell nah, nigga.
I got my feet on the ground and got my head to the sky. And this is all I got now, that's how I live till I die. And I've been here forever, wheels been spinning for miles. I guess it's safe to say it now that I'm just living the ride. I got my feet on the ground and got my head to the sky. And this is all I got now, that's how I live till I die. And I've been here forever, wheels been spinning for miles. I guess it's safe to say it now that I'm just living the ride. Let's go, yeah. The destination's in the blueprint. Reservations at the top and they like, who is this? I tried to tell them had a chance, they shoulda knew it then. Instead I'm fucking up the game, no chance to